Hi, I'm Josh Henry here, a designer at Wolfspirit Games, and we're here to talk about Relics of Vandarth, The Pursuit of Power. Relics is a 2 to 4 competitive game with playing time that lasts 60 to 90 minutes. Relics of Vandarth is a fast-paced dice-rolling adventure with elements of strategy as well as betrayal. Players start out as up-and-coming heroes entering a land plagued with darkness. Each hero has been called by destiny to claim the powerful artifacts scattered across the lands. Players will use these relics to defeat the darkness and help them ascend to fame. Each hero has his or her own set of stats as well as abilities that can be used throughout the game. The hero who is first to collect 3 relics, complete their side quests, and return home becomes the hero of destiny. We have health, which is how many health tokens you get or how many wounds you can receive. You have movement, which lets you know how many spaces you get to move on your turn. And then you have a strength stat and a wit stat, which lets you know how many dice you get to roll while in combat phase. Characters also have a once per turn ability and a once per game ability, but you can only use one ability per turn anyways. There are 3 spaces on the board game: homestead spaces, road spaces, and event spaces. Road spaces are used to connect region to region. If a player ends their turn on a road space, they would take the top card of a road deck, which could be 3 different things. An enhancement card, which is basically an item card that you would put in your hand. A script card, which is a short story with a positive or negative effect. And an ambush card, which would enter into a combat phase. There are 10 event spaces throughout the board. Each region has its own event space and its own relic to go along with it. When a player lands on an event space, they may fight the corresponding event deck. If a monster is revealed, it will have a strength value as well as a wit value. These are the targets that must be rolled in order to defeat the monster. If the character loses, they would lose a heart token and end their turn. If the hero wins, they can continue fighting and search for the relic. This will continue until a relic is revealed, which the symbol is in the bottom right-hand corner. Relics have a combo strike ability that is a higher target because it will take both the character's strength and wit in order to recover this relic. Once the relic target is hit, the character will take the relic, putting it in their relic spot. Relic cards are not safe until a hero can get back to their homestead. Once they're in their homestead, they can secure the relic by flipping the relic over, as well as if they end their turn on their homestead, they can heal 1 heart token per turn. One of the special aspects about the game is that the board itself is modular, which means each time somebody plays the game, there will be different paths, there'll be different enemies, as well as different relics presented before them. This will give the game a new feel each time that they play, keeping it nice and fresh for every time. Another unique aspect about this game is that we have a fame board, which is used throughout the game. And fame boards are used to let the characters know how well their name is going throughout the land. When they win battles, they gain fame, and when they lose battles, they lose fame. According on the battle type, you gain different numbers. For regular battles, you get a +1 or a -1 if you lose. For relics, you get a +2 for defeating it or -2 for losing to it. And for the Dark Veil, you get +5 for defeating and -5 for losing. Another unique part about this game is that we have a grand villain called the Dark Veil. The Dark Veil will move into action between the last player and first player's turn. The 10-sided die will be rolled, and whoever went first, the location in the top left-hand corner will be the number 1 space. So we'll say he goes first, a 4 was rolled, and it goes in a snake-like fashion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the Dark Veil moves into this land and will cause a combat phase for the character's turn that is also in the Dark Veil's region. So now that we have all the characters set up, we'll start with the character who gets to go first, which is whoever has the fastest movement, which is Thiara. She'll move 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and she'll end on a road space, which means she'll draw the top road card, which reveals a spell. This is an enhancement card and would be placed into her hand to be used on a later turn. For Dirg's turn, he has a movement of 3, and so he'll move 1, 2, 3, also ending on a road space. Drawing the road card, and it's an ambush card. This goes straight to a combat phase of 11 strength and 10 wit. Dirg has a strength of 4, so he'll roll his 4 dice, defeating the ambush and ending his turn. We'll move over to Savaris, who has a movement of 3, and there's actually no road spaces over here. So he can't come into this terrain. He'll have to go around and find a different way. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, ending on a road space and drawing this road card. It is a script card, so you would read the script and receive the bonus at the end. He already has maximum health, so he won't be able to actually receive that blessing. And then on Nitaku's turn, he has a movement of 3, and maybe he wants to fight Savaris, so he wants to get that relic first. So 1, 2, 3, ending on a road space, getting an item card, which he'll put that in his hand for later on. Since Nitaku is last, now the Dark Veil will be rolled. The Dark Veil rolls the D10, the 10-sided die. Thera went first, so it will start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which luckily, no one has to fight or deal with the Dark Veil this turn.